Welcome back, everybody. This is Josh here at Basement Level Magic. We are in the finals of this 8-man single elimination standard tournament, and we have a hand that is not keepable. We will have to mulligan. This hand is better. I don't think that we can keep it, though. At least we are on the draw, and we do get a scry this time. It's got a really low curve. I'm gonna keep it. We at least get the scry out of it. Alright, so the swamp makes it so that I am definitely fine with our play there. Just played the Flooded Strand. Make our opponent question what we've got. Hopefully it's not an Atarka Red, but it probably is. That is a tough matchup for this deck. It is Atarka Red, and it is the Go Wide version, which is certainly the worst matchup for this. I probably could have played out a Chief of the Edge. I don't think it's really going to change too much. And at least if I did the Chief of the Edge, I still have the Menace ability from the Bloodshed Rager. But it's going to die anyway. So in the finals of the GP Kobe, it was an Atarka Red deck that plays Dragon Fodder and Hordling Outburst in the main that actually won it, and it did it in 2 matches, so it wasn't really a close one. There was no video coverage, but I did read the article that talked about the match itself. Alright, so we could do Flooded Strand here, and then maybe do a Silk Wrap and a Woe Reaper. Or just go ahead and do Chief and Woe Reaper. And now you want to play the Woe Reaper first, so that you can get the trigger to gain some life. You don't have ways to bring back stuff from your graveyard. So it'll gain a little bit of life, which you definitely need in these matchups. Our opponent missed a land drop last turn, or actually the last few turns, which means he's probably got a whole bunch of good stuff. Yeah, I think this deck would be very good against the red-green landfall version, but the version that goes wide with all the goblin tokens is really difficult to deal with because you have so much spot removal. Alright, so we could attack in, looking to kill his stuff. Try to kill as many as possible. And then if he goes all in on a Become Immense, we've got Stasis Snare to back it up. Yeah, so let's hope they puts a bunch of pump spells on one of these goblins. Alright, so Atarka's command. We have to save as much life as possible. And it feels bad doing it on a goblin, but we don't have a lot of options here. Alright, Zergo. We'll do the Woe Reaper. Gain a life, and then we can go ahead and Silk Wrap Zergo. we can actually leave back our guys. Otherwise, if we attack in, I mean, like I said before, he's missed a lot of land drops, showing that he has some kind of spell. I don't believe that attacking there is the best option for us. We want to have an attacker for each, or a blocker for each attacker here. Even if we have to trade. He's played 2 Atarka's Command already. And it looks like Become Immense right now. If he has Team or Battle Rage, it's just over. Yeah, he's got it. Oh, yeah. Alright, so that is that. Definitely feels like a really bad matchup for us. I want as many blockers as possible. We are not as fast as them, so I don't think Bloodsoap Champion does a very good job for us. We could look to possibly take out one or two Valorous Stance and bring in Secure the Waste. Secure the Waste just might give us a chance to, trade token for token. And then I might actually bring in Negate also. This could be wrong, but I have had some pretty rough matchups against Atarka Red so far. There's probably a lot of people outplaying it today because it did just win the GP, and it's a cheap deck. It's real easy to build. We'll be on the play, and this is not keepable. We do have a turn 1 play. We have lots of removal. We have a Chief of the Edge. We just need a land. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like we got as lucky as we were last time. Yeah, I think just all the spot removal makes this matchup really difficult. And being short mana is going to kill us, I'm sure of it. Alright, so even though we hit our land there, it still just throws us behind, which this matchup is just so fast. We could attack with Kytheon, but I think he'll be better served as a blocker. Our opponent is not short of mana this time. Alright, so Wild Slash takes out the Chief. And I'm going to trade. If he has a spell, he can go ahead and use it. I'm not so worried about that. Okay, Titan Strength. We do get him down to 1 creature. And we'll go ahead and just take it out. We don't really have many other options here. Alright, Chandra. We've only got 1 play. Could really use that other land right now. And if he has another spell, he's going to be able to flip Chandra, which is going to be pretty unfortunate for us with this Stasis Snare. Yeah, he's... Chandra is looking very impressive right now. I believe that this is actually the GP winning deck list that we are playing against right now, because I actually just put it together as well. And it looks very similar. Chandra is in the sideboard. There's two of them. And we just have to do the swamp. So it'd be a -2, and she could kill any of our creatures. But it'll save us a little bit of life. Yeah, I think we're just pretty much toast. I mean, I don't even see a downside to just plussing Chandra, doing 2 damage to us, because it puts us on a 2-turn clock. Yeah, it doesn't even matter about our Wasteland Strangler. Oh, apparently whatever he just did just killed us. Oh, Atarka's command. Alright, so I have made sure this morning to check and see, and Atarka Red is a horrible matchup for this deck. But if you're going to play against a mid-range or control style of deck, this is a very good deck for it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. That's going to be a wrap. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one.